Hi everyone. Today we are going to learn about very interesting topic which is restriction rule and scoping rule, which is introduced in winter 22 release. So basically restriction rules allows admin to restrict the visibility of selected records from selected group of user. Okay, so yeah, means both are like kind of similar thing, but restriction rules are like based on some criteria. We can share the records with the user, but in scoping rules, suppose we have some group of users. Okay, based on the criteria we want to share the records, but whatever records they are having the access, that will be remain the same. Means if they have the 10 records access, that will be remain the same. Additionally, whatever criteria we have given to the scoping rule, that will also be visible to that particular user based on that criteria. Okay, and one more very important thing is, if on the object level, if we have the view all and modify all permission, in that case both rules will not work. Okay, so we have to remove those permissions from the profile level. Okay, and another thing is, these rules are only available on custom object, external objects, contracts, tasks and events. Okay, now let's do some examples. So I have created one object, actually the candidates. On the candidate level, I have created one pick list candidate type. Over there I have just provided two values, sales and service. Okay, and also same time I have created another user called Alan. Okay, now also I have created a custom field on user level called sales user. This is a checkbox type field. Okay, now let me create a restriction rule. Okay, so sales restriction rule. Okay, now our scenario is, if user sales user checkbox is true, is true, and the record is sales, means that candidate type is sales, then this record should visible to the ln. As I mentioned, I already checked that checkbox. Okay, let me activate also this one. Now let me create a record. First let me create with sales, save. Now let me go here. We can see sales record is visible. Now let me clone and change the type as service. Let me refresh. Now we can see record is not visible here. Right, now let me clone again and give the sales again. So basically this is the restriction rule. Now let me go here, let me deactivate both the rules. Now let me create a scoping rule. Okay, let me make it service. Means if that user sales user checkbox is true, and another thing is, if candidate type as service, then this record will be shared with that ln. Before saving this, let me go here and just refresh. Right now we can see 3 records are visible here. Let me save. Now let me create a record as service. Save. Go here. We can see service record is visible, as well as whatever records access was there, it remained same. So this is the main difference between the restriction and the scoping rules.